Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? Hello here. Final Fantasy 14 there. Next to another Dragoon, who's much stronger than I am. Sneak at him. Let's sneak. Using level 50 stuff. He just wants to look cool, I guess. Anyway, get back to the main quest. Hope you all doing good. Hope your day's going well. Yet again, we walk in an all too familiar path. Reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our home, in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it's our turn to return the favor.
You're here. Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Yuta and Pappy, or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back?
As she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. We believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star. The rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion there is much we have yet to learn. Yeah, like 4 more expansion games. Gonna be a lot more left to learn, folks. In any event, I think it is time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy into a triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will! Stuff. Ooh, we got another emote. This, fending seems like something for a tank. Maiming seems like what we do. Battle stance. Music cut. Is this a plot warp? What are we doing? It is. What happens?
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Warrior of Darkness.
change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Shanita, all I ask, not be so eager to place your faith in them until we know more. Vega. Go. Ah, Master L. It is well that you're here. You're wanted within. I believe Master Alphanad wishes a word with you. Well then, do it. Cards? Combo? Annoying. Should be good. Always in threes. What's that? Do one more, see if we get it. Always good to do the challenges, because then we get lots of gil. Not gil, that's GP in this case. plus me. Yeah. Look at that. Scored me. But we got the thing. We got 5,000 GP. We'll consider that a win. So we can get the show on the road. Ah, Elle, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. There's something I would fain discuss. I must ask that you recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Al-Azla, I feared him lost forever. The mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus, I did turn to Istola and Kryl for more empirical appraisal. Full glad am I that I did, for it seemed they have some observations of their own to share.
The ladies have saved to the table the forgotten night. Shall we go?
The only restaurant in the entire huge city. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Alright, let's head out there.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Why are their voices so echoey? I guess it is a very echoey location, but still. A bit much.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
I don't speak, I'm silent. Silent protagonist.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah! I found you at last!
Oh no.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then, Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
talk to Amy. Interesting outfits. Watch him disappear. Let's see what this pet is. It's a little lady. Who's does Sir Elmer have to share with us, I wonder? Oh, it might be actually good for me. What do we got? Oh, it might be an upgrade. Let's see what it looks like. Wouldn't that be exciting? I need to get all my material out of these things. Have to repair it all. a little bit much. In green. Need to remember to get all that materia out of there. Might Sir Elmer perchance have received word of Giovanni in advance? Mayhap they have located us. That is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I'd hear what the Lord Commander has to say. New armor.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste, I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
He wants to compliment my new armor?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
We will, my lord, though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then, we will depart at your leisure.
Thank you, both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Let me see if I can extract material real quick before I get plot warped away. Might as well put it to good use. Use a melder, but see if we need to repair our stuff. Hats. Need to sell some hats soon. Sweet. Let's pop them in these. Just load them up. Nice. Critical hit. Kill speed's good. Pretty nasty does. Not really something I need. Still speed and critical hit, but free of that. Hit. Cool. Now we're talking. How strong we are. Right, back to the adventure. Hold on. Give that weapon. See, that's slotted. Max out on skill speed. So we'll do this. But did that not work? Unfortunate. Oh, give me a break. I fell for not paying attention. Alright, so that's ready to go. That's a few levels from now, though. Look at us all decked out like a Power Ranger. Pretty darn cool. I can't see anything. There we go. Grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. There's no imposition, Sir Amark. El and I, Ishgard is a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. There is aught we can do to aid its salvation, then pray impose all you must. Yep. I like it here. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike. We must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. That in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Som Al. Confess, did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Harry at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it's best that we pay a visit to Anix's Shrine. Anix. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consort with Vidusnir. I propose this in part of I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, a little tongue-tied. If she were to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences to our alliance. That apart, you may be able to provide insight to her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. The Travanian Forelands, then. Warp. Again, dragons drawn Charizard. Without wings, you must take this passage to scale tower. Above you will find more of my kin. Thanks, bud. There she is. Aben? Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? You forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidusnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Dost thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, mortal. I will heal in time. Well, glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere the great grandsire. Sorry. He was good at fighting when he was a baby. When his great granddad was a baby. That's what she's saying. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to an era of peace, to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship, friendship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For truth, there could be no peace while Nidhogg's shade, yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make Ursamal to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Harry's heart remains unchanged then. Pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned. Shade's presence hath driven his minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidusnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Lunch. Got some lunch. Lucia's report described Annex Shrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the home of dragons. Though expected no better answer from Vidusnir. Take little pleasure in having been proven right. It would seem our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let's begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphanod. Scout ahead if you wish, El. We shall join you alongside Mogholm. Let's at least warp over there. Fluffies. I heard tales of the world above the clouds. Never did I dream. One's mind paints a picture of its. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. You live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Ysael yet walked at our side. Popo? That's you, El? Ah, I visit Mog. Don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. At least you remember me. Do you remember me, don't you, El? Moghan sounds familiar. Being a bit hesitant there for a moment. I'm sure you're just finally recalling the time we spent near... We camped near Zenith, right, Kupo? Dude, I remembered you. Give me a break. Putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Moghan? Ah, another audience with old Harry. Well, I hope you brought the horn. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. It's good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. That's unexpected. Chief Moglin will want to hear about this. Wow. We talk to the chief. Emptier of purses. I always like that guy. The oddly named L. I was most impressed by the sheer number of chores you and your friends were able to complete in such a short amount of time. If you ever need of our aid again, I'm sure we can come to some sort of labor-based arrangement. Indeed. Look at these quests you got right now. Fish? Alright, well, we got some new armor. Good achievement. Very dragoony. Still on Team Green. Whoop, I fell. Wasn't paying attention. Yep, let's call it a day. Pick it up next time. We're gonna head towards Harry. See what he has to say. I imagine it's gonna be a big old get lost. We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, till then, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that like button, please? Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Can you check out my website, lletl.com. I do pet portraits, fan art, custom framing, and more. Alright, y'all have a great night. I'll see you next time.